Hey guys, MTDH here. I thought I'd do something real quick. Namely, something in Battalion Wars 1. Black Gold. A self-imposed challenge I call the Grunt Viewpoint Challenge, where I play as a grunt and never switch to another unit. At least until the bomber segment in this case. By the way, Black Gold provides gunships because of the heavy tank gear, very oddball force with laughably limited anti-armor. I'm more concerned about having a recon as one of the players' units. The useful thing about self-imposed challenges is that they take up the game design policies and the execution value. Oh yeah, by the way, this is called commentary in case you can tell. I can't help but notice that one key execution mistake that is the reason why units like the Grunt and Recon are bad manual units. AI anti-armor units are relatively chimped. It's not even that they get shot more easily that's the problem. No, that can be overcome. It's that the damage output is just bad. And I know 5 Mortar Vets can't even arm wrestle the light tanks well, let alone at 3 against a heavy tank has to deal with effectively 2.5 times as much durability on top of the attack power. The added attack power. I don't mind the difficulties fighting important armors at all. I just want my reward for good gameplay such as positioning and, effort. Of course, either way is something a 5-year-old can come up with. It's a hallmark of a it's actually far very incomplicated. Why the emphasis on damage output then? It's not going to change brokenness this way. Actually, that depends on whether or not the keep-away method can be reasonably drastically. If it can be to working benefit for the player and the business end, then the platform probably does in fact become relevant. I'm saying this now since I'm making this video, especially with the commentary for a given reason. I need to point out for that reason that I can quite understand projectile spam in certain games as an entry barrier against the guy on the business end. I can quite understand providing a standard in finesse and patience. What I can't quite understand is why the responsible projectiles should need to deal so much damage. With that problem, all a spammer has to do is shaft any notion of strategy going on mash buttons and globe, and then claim the other player is the one with a net. Without it, they could very well easily get annoying and make a mistake. That or the opposing player could just inch their way through the hellstorm and not worry so much when they make a mistake. I need to clear it up because me complaining about projectile spam makes me sound like a hypocrite when part of the reason I would like ping skills is them being devilish in the first place. My FA is usually one of my favorites, and that's over Paladin as well. My FA is incredibly blatant about being impissed, and in fact, we can get insensitive and sounds definitely nice. He even took a stab from a taser that discharges 600,000 volts of electricity for pinging, with no advantage knowledge. Actions like that in which he thought out he goes in the last place of just for all, which is false spoilers, so you have to find out for yourself. But go ahead and miss away. You the spoiler territory. Those are the things that make it even more endearing when he wouldn't have picked up the body papers because they can be evidence. As Selfie said, the reason for wanting to use it. And it wouldn't just be funny to get smiling and cheekily and see where we can improve in the inner space, as he simply wants to play with the body papers. Paladin does lose some points for not risking her own life with her better resources, particularly a vastly less mortal body and head excess uprising lucidity, which would kind of balance the sparking or the hit don't fit. But she does still manage to be not just smart for a girl, but smart, period. And even throwing in some funny smarts like simple solutions. And by the way, the Phoenix Brian and Maya dating is considered the most rampant example of that Diana Davis girl. I can certainly see why the nomination was needed. Funny thing is, I didn't even play Ace Attorney until shortly after Who's This Kid posted his crazy bad endings episode for Justice Raw. And I'm sure you know where I'd be going with that. But yeah, I do need to bring this up with when people do it and I'm shallow and that's what I'm shallow. I have to bring this up a heck of a lot. Otherwise. Not just them being like these types of minds, even a fighter police magic them. It makes it so funny with reminding you about being creative as a response, getting called something like cheaters for it. So there is that. Of course, a lot of my annoyance with people stems from them being exploitive or otherwise abusive to begin with. It's just, there is enough reason, for example, if I were to drink alcoholic beverages, I'd only do it under discipline for any other parties to follow. Otherwise, no, not a chance I'd be drinking alcohol. I'm just wishing for less stupidity in my life as a whole. And I know people are going to tell me, stop living instead of doing anything. If I didn't care, I wouldn't be making these videos. The fact is, the lack of responsibility is what really gets on my damn nerve. Yeah, certainly intense. I do know, though, that even insults do have their limits. It's just that they're more likely to have a good sense of bravery, creativity, and patience. I simply have to learn the hard way, never to set up a secret test of character for bravery, and then hope the other person passes. If I create some expectations, I apologize. After the standard rogue type mindset, I get as critical of it as I do when it leads to some ugly helpless, and it's especially when it leads into the fighting degenerate mindset. It can be beautiful, yeah. But the thing is, it's the sort of mindset that all the math can be done with a calculator. When that isn't available, what then? Considering this game deals with the logic that the army you get isn't always the army you want, that's a fair comparison. It's definitely a mentality that can do a lot in its unique flavor, but it just stays tested all the same. And heaven knows the rogue types intend to have some more faith and empathy. There's some who in fact care, but the clear majority do, showcasing underlying problems, as I just complained about. Long story short with this whole thing, if it's possible to compare to it, then here I sit, skill kit charge. Granted, I still think it's better than being apathetic like people on the internet want to claim that calling them out is apparently attacking them just for having a different opinion. So anyway, after Black Gold's decided it's a pride, namely, like at this choke point, you see that there's two heavy tanks and a minigun. I did have to contemplate a bit about sitting in the gunships because the Anti-Air Emplacements are not too far past the heavy tanks. So of course, I don't need the gunships. I just have to use the Mortar Vets. Yeah, we know how that goes. Mortar Vets gets everything to the choke. Tubes and so I'm constantly keep the gunship straight right where the Anti-Air Emplacements are. It's interesting what you can find with stuff on both challenges. Like in the Grunt Viewpoint challenge, you can move on the. You can issue commands from high terrain like hills. You can do it with much more safety, and that made use of it to deal with the southeast emplacement. I'm sorry, basically, up I don't want to be. Yeah. Honestly, Battalion was that yeah, that's talk about scripted. Oh yeah, yeah. And here's where I stopped at. Before I stopped using the. Before I switched to the bomber because the town is basically over. Everything else was just really cash. Really, I don't get done with it. That's just to add the video. I'm not supposed to serve ranking. I can't get a perfect death because I take too long. But I can keep from falling too low. Obviously, I can't even get an F rank. Yeah, I take too long dealing with stuff. Stuff to say that it's fine with it. Yeah, like I say, hope manual units versus like dreadful when come back. It is anti-armor even sufficiently rewarded 48 for maneuvering AI units properly. Anti-armor is naturally risky. General, so I don't know why. I don't know why these AI no sense of dodging really. So I don't know why. Why the AI doesn't deal as much damage as the player controls unit. The player controls unit is dodging to begin with. They what important damage this output is. Assuming the keep away isn't so broken, it becomes unmanageable. Even if the person behind the keep has ridiculously low attack time. Yeah, A-rank. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll be seeing you later. NKDH out.